Hello, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Please and thank you. I will appreciate that. Returning subscribers, thank you very much for watching. I don't know if you guys have heard about. Now, I don't do too much celebrity gossip. I try not to gossip. I don't get involved in too much celebrity gossip. However, when I do talk about a celebrity, what's going on with a celebrity, I like to use it as a teachable moment for all of us to learn something off of it. I like to use that as an example, as a teachable moment for, we can all learn from that. So that's the only way that I'll actually talk about what's going on with a particular celebrity. I typically don't get caught up in celebrity gossip or whatever. I don't do that. I don't really, yeah. I don't keep up, with celebrities like that, because them folks is rich. I'm over here too busy dealing with poor people problems. I ain't got time to worry about sitting up here worry about what's going on with rich folks. Them rich folks problems, you know what I mean? So, anyway, sometimes it's a source of entertainment. Anyway, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Khloe Kardashian Tristan Thompson situation. If you are on YouTube a lot, or if you even Facebook, I don't know. It's on social media with the Khloe Kardashian and Tristan saga thing going on. With This little bit of a backstory. He's her first baby daddy, or her first child. He's the baby daddy to her first child, and while she was impregnated with her, he cheated on her with another woman. And of course, with the Kardashians, they're very strategic, and so they used that storyline on their show. Now they had the show, long-running show on the E Network. Now they're on the Hulu. Now I like to watch them because it's not that I'm a huge fan of them or anything, because I'm really not. But I'm a little fascinated with their lifestyle. I'm a little fascinated with their lifestyle. I like looking at beautiful homes and stuff like that, and it just amazes me how I like to see how the 1% live. It just amazes me how they live in comparison to us regular folk. So I'm just really fascinated of their lifestyle and how they live and stuff like that. And I like looking at their beautiful homes and stuff like that. It's really the main reason why I watch them. I mean, not that I'm a huge fan, because I'm really not. But Khloe was one of the Kardashians that I liked the most out of all of them. I don't know, she just seemed like she was the more authentic one. But that they're very strategic. When something happens, they like to use it in their storyline for their show, similar to what YouTubers do on here, but at a much smaller scale. YouTubers do the same thing, it's just at a much smaller scale. They take whatever's going on in their life, and they post a video about it in order to gain views. Well, it's just, YouTubers do the same thing. It's just much on a much smaller scale. So they did that. They talked about it, and then it gives them the opportunity to clear the air, because a lot of people have rumors, tell lies about them, and twist narratives and things like that. So I guess it gives them the opportunity to clear up the record when they address it on their show. So I guess that's a good thing in a sense as well. The one on Hulu, they're on Hulu now. They closed the contract out with the E Network. Now they're on Hulu. I think the one on Hulu is much better. I think the Kardashians, they're a little bit more raw because it's on Hulu, so they do a little bit more cussing and stuff. But it's a little bit more authentic. But I do think the one on Hulu is a lot better. Even when it comes down to the coloring the coloring and the camera picture quality and everything. Everything is just much better on the Hulu network. But anyway, with that being said, Tristan Thompson was cheating on Khloe, and this has been an ongoing thing. Every time she tried to work it out with him, next thing you know, he jumping up with another woman and everything. So the man, he's just one of them men that just he like to get around, and everybody know here lately. She just came out a couple of weeks ago that she's having another baby by him via surrogate, and everybody's like, I gotta admit, I don't understand it either, because it's like, if this man is, he had a baby. Oh, rewind back a little bit. He had a baby by this lady named Marley Nichols. When she was in the process of, when Khloe was trying to work things out with him, that played out on the show on the last season. That played out at the end of the last season. He was caught with her, and then he paid her to abort the baby. And she said, "Oh no, he was going to, he was going to pay her to abort the baby. He offered her X amount of dollars to abort the child." She said, "No, I don't blame her. I wouldn't have done it either." So I don't blame her on that. So she went on and had the baby. Allegedly, he's acting like he don't want nothing to do with the baby or whatever. And but I've been seeing lately pictures of him with his other son. And he seems to be trying to be a good father to True. But I'm of the mindset, I don't believe in that selective fathering crap. I don't believe in that selective fathering crap. You're still a deadbeat. If you can't, how you gonna pick and choose which children to be a father to? I'll be a father to this child over here because I like that baby mama better than I do this one. I don't like that baby mama, so I ain't gonna be a father. I'll be a father to this one. No, you're still a deadbeat. I think I actually did a video talking about that. You're still a deadbeat. I don't like the selective fathering stuff. I don't like it. I hate that. You're still a deadbeat. You need to try to be in all of your children's life, regardless. So he allegedly is acting like he ain't trying to be no father to that baby. It's a mess. And then she got the surrogate pregnant. They say allegedly that happened before he found out about the Marley Nichols situation. Before she found out about the Marley Nichols situation that happened. I don't know. Because people do a lot of talking. You can't always believe everything you read on social media and all that kind of stuff. But this is allegedly all this is. It's this lady here on YouTube. She does keep up with the Kardashians, and she gives a daily scoop on them. But I really hate that. I will say this: I really hate that Khloe's going through this. The end of the last season, she had a big, beautiful house built, and I guess Tristan was supposed to move in with her and the baby. And that baby they got is so, the little baby, True, that's her name. She's so cute. Oh, and she melanated too. That baby is melanated, and she's so cute. Oh, she's so adorable. Well, all his babies are. So, but and the house that she just built is her and Chris built the house next to each other. Chris's house is beautiful, and her house is just absolutely gorgeous. They showed it at the end of the last season. Her pantry is probably about as big as my house. So, I mean, the house is absolutely just breathtaking. It's just gorgeous. And I guess she was hoping that Tristan was going to move in with her and True and everything. And they found out, he just keep messing with these different women. Well, it is what it is. Anyway, with that being said, like I said, I feel bad for Khloe because I know she really care about the man. I think we've all been there. I've been there. Um, she seemed to really care about him, and it's really unfortunate that she can't, you know, that she can't have a relationship with him. But anyway, with that being said, if a person shows you who they are, listen. If a person shows you who they are, listen. Pay attention. If they show you who they are, he has shown her time and time again. But I don't understand. Kind of rewinding back a little bit. I know I'm all over the place, and I'm sorry. Um, I don't understand why would you want to have another baby by somebody that he's proven that he can't be trusted, is involved with these different women. You're not gonna. Doesn't look like you're gonna have a marriage with this guy or a stable relationship. Um, he's trying to turn his back on one of his children. I don't know why would you want to have another baby by him. I don't understand that. I don't understand the mentality of that. Why would you have? I get it. She wants her. She wanted another child. She wanted both of her children to have the same father. I get it. I get that. I get it. But if it's not the right situation, if it's not the right circumstances, you don't have a stable relationship with this guy. It doesn't look like there's going to be marriage in you guys' future. He has proven that he's a deadbeat. So I don't know. I would think it would have been better for her to, because I think she was going through a process where she was freezing her eggs. And so I think it would have been better for her to keep them eggs on ice until she met a nice man. Now, I think she should have listened to her grandma. In an episode of Kardashians, her MJ is the grandmother. In the episode of the Kardashians, MJ said, get a businessman. She said, get a businessman. Chloe, if you look at this video, listen to your grandma. Listen to MJ. MJ said, listen to grandma. Grandma been here a lot of years. She's very wise. Grandma said, get a businessman. That's what she said. And I don't know. I can't tell you what season it was or what show it was. But that's what she said. She said, get a businessman. I said, she need to listen to her grandma. Chloe, you need to listen to your grandma, MJ. MJ knows what's up. So, she could have waited till she found a lot of times we go through things because we're not patient. Sometimes we be going through these bad relationships and stuff like that because we're just not willing to be patient. She's a beautiful woman. She's got a lot going for herself. She could have waited till she found someone else and then put them eggs on ice. And then when you get married, then, you could have had a baby by your husband. There's nothing wrong with the second baby daddy as long as he's your husband. So I don't understand why she couldn't do it that way. Or she could have adopted another baby, another child. Lots of children out there need a home. Lots of celebrities adopt children. She already had one biological child of her own, so what was wrong with adopting a baby? So if you wanted True to have a sibling, she already has siblings, but if you want her to have another sibling in the home, then yeah, she could have adopted. Anyway, but I just don't think it's a good idea to keep popping out babies by somebody that is proven to you that he's not no good. But anyways, but that's my point. That's the point of all this jibber jabber that I'm trying to make in this video. If someone shows you who they are, listen. If they show you who they are, listen. I think Maya Angelou said that. If someone shows you who they are, listen. Case in point, I'm going to use myself as an example as well. Back when I was in my 20s, I was, trying to make a long story short, I was dating this guy from a little small town, little country town, not far from my city. I don't even know if I should call it a city. Little country town. It's little bitty, one of them little bitty country towns. Now this was in the 90s, so this was before social media, Facebook, all that. We didn't have no cell phones, Facebook, none of that. This was in the 90s. And I met him at the mall. I was at the mall with my oldest son when he was little, and I met him at the mall. Um, and make a long story short, I fell head over heels in love with him. Um, but I found out he had some other women in that little bitty town, country town he lived in, and he had another woman in a city next to that. The city, actual city that was next to that little country town, and then he had me over here. That's what I found out. So he was playing me big time. And he was telling me how much he loved me and he wanted to be with me and all this kind of stuff. Just lying. Just lying to me. Just lying to me. Just telling me lies. And I cut him loose, Then I dealt with him again. Gave him a second chance, and he still was up to no good. So he finally told me he was going with the other woman, and I was devastated. So he was showing me who he was. He was showing me who he was all along. I mean, he was, man, that little country bumpkin was one heck of a player. He had him some women in that little bitty town that he lived in, and then the city next to that. He was sacking up with her. He's shacking up with her. And then he had me over here. So he was really, really playing both ends. He was playing 3 or 4 ends against the middle. Boy, Tristan ain't got nothing. Tristan ain't got nothing over this guy. Boy, he had women in different area codes. I'm not going to use that phrase. I'm not going to use that word. Tristan ain't got nothing over this man. He was something else. He was a piece of work. Finally, he tried to call me back. I said, I'm done. After he told me he was going with the other woman, I cried my tears and went through all my boo-hooing. He called me, gonna have the nerve to try to call me back. I said, oh no, I'm done. You're not gonna keep stepping on my heart. I'm done. And I moved on. So, if someone shows you who they are, then I came in back in contact with him years later, and he was the same guy. I said, no, absolutely not. He wanted to try to hook up with me again. I said, no, mm-mm, no, thank you. So, if someone shows you who they are, then you gotta listen. He's shown her time and time again who he is. He's showing her time and time again what type of man he is. Now, it's like you gonna keep letting this man step on your heart and crush it all up, and just fold it and just crush it all up in his hands, or keep stepping on it, or you're gonna move on. You're gonna do your crying and whatever, and cut your losses and move on, because she really won't be able to effectively move on. She won't be able to effectively heal. You can't heal unless you move on. Like in that situation, I couldn't heal unless I moved on. And when I made the final decision to cut him loose and quit dealing with him, I was able to begin the healing process. And then eventually I was able to heal from it. But if you keep dealing with the person over and over again, you're not going to heal. So if she keeps dealing with him over and over again, trying to date him and trying to be with him, he's already showed her who he was. She's just gonna keep breaking. After a while, you're breaking your own heart. You can break your own heart. You just keep dealing with the person, and they keep showing you who they are, but you just keep dealing with them. You literally breaking your own heart. So she won't really be able to heal unless she emotionally. She got 2 kids by him now, so they have to co-parent, but she has to emotionally break the tie from him. She has to emotionally break ties from him. That way, if she heals from that situation, she can move on and maybe meet the man that's going to be her husband. But she won't be able to do that unless she emotionally moves on from this situation. You know, that's that's coming from somebody that's been there, done that. People are calling her stupid or whatever. That's not nice. I don't think that's nice because, a lot of us women have been there. A lot of us women have been where Khloe Kardashian is. And I'm not here to make fun of her or anything like that. A lot of us been here. A lot of us have been stupid. A lot of us have been down that road where we fell in love with somebody and we thought it was gonna work out, but he showed us that he wasn't no doggone good. And so at first it was a little hard pill to swallow, and we didn't want to believe it. A part of us wanted to believe we can make it work with this person, but they keep showing us time and time again that they ain't no good. So you just gotta cut them loose. You gotta cut them loose, and so you can begin the healing process. So you can begin the healing process because you can't heal. Man, that bug just flew right into my face. But you cannot heal unless you let go emotionally. You gotta let go of it emotionally. I've been there. I didn't been down that road before. Very painful. A heartbreak is no joke, especially if the person just keep breaking your heart over and over. You know, it ain't no joke. It could really sink you into a deep depression if you don't get a handle on it. And you got to seek God. You got to pray, and yeah, I prayed and everything, and God helped me pull me through that situation. And so, but you got to make up your mind and heart got to get in sync, and you got to make the decision to move on. Once she can move on, then she can begin the healing process, and then she'll be able to meet her potential husband, that the man that's going to be there for her and is going to love her the way she deserves to be loved. But so anyway, I just if a person keeps showing you time and time again who they are, you gotta listen to them. That's just who they are. There's nothing you can do to change it. It is what it is, you know. So I only hope that Chloe can heal from this situation. I hope that she can move on from this situation. She done had another baby by him, so to me that's just complicating the situation. So I hope that they can figure out a good co-parenting relationship, and I hope they can figure out a good co-parenting relationship, and I hope that she can emotionally move on from this situation and heal from it. So I wish her the best at the end of the day. It's not right for people to be bashing her and all that stuff. Because all them people that's talking, they done been through the same thing. They done been through the same thing. A lot of us have been there. So it's a learning experience. I say it's a learning experience. It's something that she will learn from. It will make her wiser. It'll make her stronger. You know, and she'll learn from it. I know I learned from my experience. So I wish her the best. I wish her the best, and I hope that she can heal from this situation and move on. But let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on that situation, and were you in a situation to where you know you was with somebody and they kept hurting you or whatever. They kept showing you who they was, but you wanted to believe that things would work out, but they didn't. Or you wanted to. Sometimes, as women, we want to believe. I think it's in our nature. I think it's in our nature as women to want to change a man. That we want to change them, or we hoping that he'll change. We're deep down. We're hoping that he'll change, or we hope that it's maybe something we can do to change him. Or I'll just love him if I'll just show him love and do this and that, and he'll change. So I think that's just in our nature as women. I think it's in our nature as women to try to change a man, or hoping through our actions we'll change that man, and that's not true. That's not true. Um, a man gonna be who he is. Period. He gonna do what he do. So it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how cute how cute you try to be, and And this fast rewind to my situation again with this guy, this lady that he was cheating with. I thought she was everything that I wasn't. I thought she was light skinned. I thought she was had long, beautiful hair. I thought she was skinnier. Although I had a cute little figure at the time because I was in my 20s. I was still tight, you know. Even after having my oldest son, I had lost a lot of weight. I was still kind of tight. I was still looking good, you know. But I thought she was skinnier than me. And I thought she was light skinned and with long, beautiful hair. I thought she was everything I wasn't. And his sister shows a picture of the girl to me. And I was like, I was cuter than her. Make a long story short. So I was like, okay, he's cheating on me with someone that's less attractive than me. So, okay, I don't understand that. That's when I got confused. But anyway, maybe, I don't know. Maybe some other factors were involved in that. He was just rotten. He was just no good. I think he was with anything that moved, to be honest. But you know, it doesn't matter what we do. We can fix ourselves up, make ourselves look really cute. You know, I would, you know, cook him breakfast and everything. We can cook for the man and bend over backwards for him and treat him like a king. We can treat him like a king and be the sweetest woman in the world to him. But you will never be the right woman for the wrong man. If that man is for you, you will never be the right. You will never be the right person for this if he's not for you. So it doesn't matter what we do. We always think, oh, if I do this or I do that, oh, I'll just show him lots of love and he'll be, you know, no. If he's a dog, he gonna stay a dog. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. And so I think that's the biggest. We need to start teaching our young girls coming up. We need to start teaching them. If a man is a dog, he gonna stay a dog. It doesn't matter what you do. You can't do anything to change him. You know, if he's showing you who he is, listen to him. You know, and listen. If he's showing you through his actions, don't forget about what he's telling you. Look at his actions. His action speaks a whole lot louder than words. Because this guy kept telling me he loved me and all this kind of stuff, but then he's going around with 50 million women behind my back. So, so you got to look at the man's actions. You have to, end of the day, you have to look at their actions. Their action speaks a whole lot louder than words. So that's what we need to teach our young girls coming up. You know, it doesn't matter. You can't do nothing to change him. If he's showing you who he is, believe him. Bottom line. So that's the point. Sorry if this video is a little long, but you get what I'm saying. So let me know if you what your thoughts are on that situation. If you was in a similar situation, let me know. Because a lot of us women and men have been there. You know, that's just life. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so every time I do a video, you will be notified. And make sure you follow me on Facebook I'm under Sweet June on Facebook. TikTok, I'm under Sweet June 54. So make sure, I'm trying to grow my followers on Facebook. So make sure you follow me on Facebook. And until the next video, be blessed.